Everybody gather round. Let me tell y'all about the wildest thing ever. It's called bash ball. Not one league, not one year, not one small hall. It's over 2,000 teams plus. But in the end, only one can stand tall. From dead ball dust to the long ball flight. From black and white box scores to the stadium lights. From Root to Robinson, from Gibson to Gwynn. Every age steps up and the bash rolls in. You got pinnacle, quarters, legends, long shots. Teams that came in blazing and teams that got hot. Old time flannels, pullovers, polyester class. Whoa! We're talking bash ball, where the greats all meet and the underdogs brawl. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. One sim to rule them all. That's bash ball. That's bash ball. You got Earl Wilson kneeling, Hack Wilson mashing. Cop talking loud and the base runners dashing. Mandolin in the shadows, maze in the sun. That's some cub from 1919, still getting it done. You got heartbreak, upset, stick and punch pride. A favorite gets flipped and the whole room goes wild. A sweep out of nowhere, a game 3 scare. And a team nobody picked is suddenly there. The final 32, that's a beautiful sight. 32 survive and still ready to fight. After all those rounds and all those names, still room for one more team to etch its fame. Bash ball! We're talking bash ball, where the old park's live and the legends still call. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. Every era steps alive in bash ball.
All right, there's my professional fade out. So I just want to say hello, welcome to the Big Beautiful Baseball Bash episode, I think 17 now. Mike Silva here. I got Jamie Marshall. We have 2 guests tonight. Look at that. We're going crazy now. We're splurging. I think I've reached the limit of my free StreamYard guest count. But we have Gary Maurer here. He's coming from Florida. You might have seen him on the Digital to Dice podcast wrap-up show for the convention because he was at the convention and for the first time, and he had a lot of input. I think mostly positive, right, Gary?
Oh yes.
And we have Andy Pechkowski, right? Did I say that right? And he's coming from New Hampshire and pretty close to me, actually. Not, relatively speaking. And Andy, you were at the convention as well, right? So twice, actually. I met you twice there. And you guys, you're active in the community. You're active on the Facebook pages, and you've obviously been active on this following this Bash tournament. So I wanted to get you guys on here and enjoy some of it from our side, and maybe shoot the breeze about what you think about the teams and the games, and watch some baseball. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you. Thanks, Mike, for the invite. Do appreciate it, and I love all of yours and Jamie's stuff. I enjoyed the Bash, and I enjoyed Jamie's Substack and such. So, thanks for having me.
So, Andy, just real quick, I just wanted to say, so right before the convention, you were kind of churning out all these 2D ballparks from AI, you could use them for Action or even Digital Diamond or whatever, anywhere that used the ballpark pictures. Are you still doing those?
I got a bunch in the works. I'm probably going to try to release them all at once. I'm still working on them, and I'm doing stuff from the many may know that I'm kind of a 19th century guy. So I'm working on some of that, some fictional, cool. Some semi-fictional, if you'll call it, and some based on some of your stuff from the 1900s, and as well as was it as Rifkin that does those
out-of-pocket forums, the
1800 ones, which I sometimes take screenshots and work those as well. So
no, that's great.
Yeah.
And one other thing, I just actually found this out. For some reason I didn't realize that. For Action PC, you actually do some home brewing for certain.
Yep.
You create your own seasons, right? Can you?
Yep. On there's about 12 to 14 listed on the. I guess it's the community Action PC community site. Anything ranging from Japanese, 1940, 47, 52, up 2025. I did 2025 Korean baseball.
Wow.
2025 Chinese professional baseball, also known as Taiwan. 2025 Cape Cod League.
Oh, that's nice. I'm interested. I'd be interested in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Couple historical Pacific Coast League seasons. 1903. Oh, there's my dog barking.
Might get mine going
Come
too.
here. 1903, I like Pacific Coast League. That was the first year of the Pacific Coast League, and it was a true independent outlaw league. The players that played in it were actually properties of other major league teams, some of them, and they were breaking the rules by playing in that. So kind of neat. So, yeah, that's what I've done. And I started out with cards and dice back in the day, Stratomatic, 1977, 1978, 1979, and gone from there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. So it's great to have you here. And
Thank you.
And Gary, I'm trying to do this thing where I go person to person and ask good questions, but I'm really not that. I suck at this. I'm just gonna say anyway. So Gary, what's your favorite thing about the hobby? What's your favorite sport to play? What do you like? Do you play PC games or cards and dice, that kind of thing? What are you into the most?
Yeah, right. But in real life, so to speak, I play a lot of softball.
Uh-huh.
I'm retired now, and where I live is it's pretty much the senior softball mecca in the United States, and there's some, not myself, but they have some of the best players in the country here. I have to go watch them because I'm not in that league at all. I just started playing a year or two ago, but that's what I do. That takes a lot of my time.
Oh, okay.
And I do a lot with the league that I'm in. In fact, we're starting a new league in the fall. But anyway, that's my the main thing that consumes most of my time.
So do you bring the beer mostly? Is that your job? Like bring the beer?
They have it's 4 fields, and then there's a building in the middle which has a concession stand and a tower.
Oh my
right,
God.
so they have scoreboards and announcers and scorekeepers. It's pretty intense.
Has Tad Ludes played there by any chance?
I don't think so. He's a lot. The best players go out to Vegas to play.
Oh, okay.
That seems to be where all the tournaments are and things like that. So the guys here that are really good, they fly out to Vegas, and I think they get paid.
Wow.
Play out there.
So
here we just do it for fun.
So these guys are serious. They probably don't drink beer after they play, huh?
Well, I think everybody does pretty much.
In St. Pete, there's the famous Kids and Cubs or whatever been playing. I don't know what the age is. It might be 70 and over. It might, but that goes back. I think back maybe even to the 40s. They've been playing. They play during the week all year long.
Yeah, there's some really talented people, and like it helps you stay, active. And I get beat up though, because I go all out. I really do. I go all out, and
you're running people over and like run.
Well, no, not that, but I'll go hard in the field and.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Try not to hurt anybody.
No, I know. Probably, it's not. It probably isn't that hard to even hurt yourself. At our age now,
Exactly. So well, you're a pup yet. So.
Wow, I don't feel like one. So.
So yeah, and in the hobby, I had a friend, a really good friend, and we were really big Phillies fans. In fact, I was, coming on here, no Philly teams. I was kind of like, should I really, do I really fit in there? But we were big Phillies fans, and he bought Appa, and he's like, did you ever hear of Appa? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So he showed me the game. I had to get it. That was like 1979, and I've been getting it, not ever since, because there's some gaps, but I'm back into it, and I have I started playing Action PC probably 15 years ago. That's really my favorite computer game. But as far as the titles, I pretty much have all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Appa's a good game. It was. But one other thing, I just wanted. I think I saw a post from you was about doing some Legends tournament, or is that right?
Yeah, I'm using the On Deck baseball, which I got at the Digital to Dice Con. I'm using that. Those teams and I built a league, and I'm going to play in a 24 game schedule.
Mhm.
And, I'm doing that. I'm putting the results in Action PC in their manual entry. So
Awesome.
it's my first time doing that. And that's going well. I got like 3 or 4 different things going. And most of my time is spent in setup and preparation. The gaming is actually secondary to all that.
I know what that's
as you
like.
probably know.
Yeah. Well, Jamie,
But
what about you?
I got to say one thing. You guys, you and Jamie are amazing. Like the what you're doing here and the quality of the content you guys are putting out.
Oh my goodness,
Jamie,
yeah.
you are a creative genius.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Oh, Jamie's amazing. Yeah,
From my
Jamie,
perspective, creative genius. And Mike, you're like
I just pushed the button.
the stats guy, and
I guess.
it's a great thing that you're doing here. And
Mike,
I
he basically he builds the buildings. All I do is come in and hang up some pictures.
But it's like the Louvre,
No,
it's really awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
So
we
thanks.
appreciate it. Yeah.
You guys are a great team, and this has been great.
Well, we've been working. We've been doing this together. Probably I would say at least 3 or 4 days a week, guaranteed for like over the last year, more than the last.
Yeah, that's
year.
true. So. Think about it. We weren't streaming, but we were.
No, we were doing
streaming
this
to
on
ourselves
Discord.
in Discord, basically.
Yeah. So we're pretty much used to each other and just pretty seamless. But thank you. Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys think of the games tonight? So we got the first game is going to be the 49 Yankees and the 2008 Cardinals. Any thoughts on that?
Ooh, Cardinals are outmatched, right? That team shouldn't be here. What are they doing here?
It's a good question. There's a few teams that probably shouldn't be there, but they're here. So that's just the way it is, right? I don't know. Andy, any thoughts? Are you a Yankees guy on this one too? You think they're going to take care of business tonight? I don't even know this.
No, I'm not a Yankees guy. No, I am a Red Sox guy, and but that is a very good Yankee team. So should be interesting to see how they do. Cardinals are, Pujols.
The Yankees team. The Yankees team's the start of a dynasty here. That's the beginning of a run. I think they won several titles in a row. So,
and I think they're a little bit stronger than even during the season because they're 100% healthy. Coming into this, and then you're getting the end of the season version of this team.
Yeah. So we got Vic Raschi and Todd Wellmeyer, and we do have Joe DiMaggio on the team, Yogi Berra. Phil Rizzuto, Johnny Mize. They're not lightweights. I'll tell you that much. But the Cardinals, on the other hand, they got some good Albert Pujols, Troy Gloss. Yadier Molina is obviously like an all-world catcher. They have a few guys they can kind of keep up, and they've actually got to this point by probably having timely hitting, and obviously these pitchers are probably doing more than they were expected of them. So anyway, all right. Well, let's get going with the first game if you want to, unless anybody objects. No. All right. So here we are at
we have enough to declare we got a quorum or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Well, the guests, are you guys all set? You guys want anything else you want to add? No.
Already.
All right.
Casey Stengel's first year as a manager with the Yankees. So.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yep.
All right, well, here we go. We're at the Busch Stadium, the third, I think. I don't know. Seems like every stadium they had was called Busch Stadium, except for Sportsman's Park. And Rizzuto lines out. 1 out. And here's Johnny Mize. Is that big Johnny Mize?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to shortchange him. He's always big Johnny Mize.
I know. So, Andy, I know you're a Yankee fan. But, I found doing this whole – not a Yankee fan. Sorry. I know you're a Red Sox fan. But doing these games, I've kind of like gotten over that whole thing with I kind of just like root for every team no matter what. And it's kind of weird.
Of course. I same way.
Yeah. Oh, there's a double play. Wow. Cardinals get out of it. Okay. So let's see if they can get going right off the bat. Again, the Cardinals, if they lose, they're done. So
they're coming out. Yankees had a big performance by Eddie Lopat, who pitched a 3-hit shutout against him in the first game.
Yep. There's a base runner. Albert Pujols hits it deep. Oh, that's going Whaley back there. And, off the wall.
Holy cow.
All right, there's a double for Pujols. It's going to score a run, so they take the lead. And there's Ryan Ludwig. I hope you don't, I'm sure you're used to the pace. I don't really mess around. Just kind of click the buttons and get through, so.
Yeah, if you blank, you're probably about 3 innings in already.
Rick Ankiel takes it deep.
Wow.
That's goodbye. Home run.
Oh my! Way back at it. Goodbye.
Oh, it's 3-0 St. Louis. What do you
What
think?
the heck is it with this team? I can't figure this out.
Uh-huh.
Look at Ian's got the fireworks going on there too. Oh. Wow, that's really cool. I love the news. I love the scoreboards, like how they have that shows the player that's at bat and it updates real time. That's pretty neat.
This is a beautiful program, really.
It is for there's not a lot of baseball games on the PC that have graphics at all, really, and this is one of them, and it's not bad. I mean, obviously I like the customization. Everybody knows that. So
I have to get the newest version. I think my last version's 24. Though I do have like 8 floating around somewhere too.
Well, 20. Yeah, do you really? You have 8?
I think so. Yeah. Old
24. I don't even know if 24 has those scoreboards. The additions.
Was it last year that they added?
Yeah,
or was it the year before?
I honestly can't remember. I think it might have been last year. One
Your
year, whatever
timing
year it was.
Could be good there because I think usually around the All-Star break it goes on a pretty good sale.
Yep,
You can probably pick up the new version for like half price.
that's true. Yep.
Yogi.
All right, Gene Woodling, who usually does pretty well, and there's is that an error? It's a single. They give him a hit.
Yep.
Jeez. They don't want to give the hometown guy an error, I guess. Here's Jerry Coleman. The Yankees battle back, get one back.
Seems like this happens with all the Yankees down.
Yep, they get down early. Bobby Brown, and he pops it up. Yeah, that was interesting the other night with the 27 Yankees just getting demolished.
There was no coming back from that one. Yeah,
the Dr. Dynastic broadcast was just like it was over before it even started. Oh man, that guy was pretty good though. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, he was just a very, very good announcer.
Oh,
Very
he was.
entertaining.
He was very polished.
Yep.
Cotton candy.
Cotton is the cotton candy, Jamie.
Oh yeah.
I love those sounds.
Cotton candy. I'll tell you, I was watching Dr. Dynastic's broadcast the other day, yesterday. Man, I'll tell you, there's a lot going on in that thing. I put the link on the episode with him. If you have a chance to see one, he's in Pacific time, so he actually broadcasts like 4:30 p.m. Eastern to like whatever. And man, my head was spinning watching that stuff. There's so much going on.
It was
like
entertaining, but it's like I don't know what I was watching, but I was entertained all at the same time.
Yeah. and like the participation and the different skits he has. Oh man, it's all based off of his fictional league. It's pretty cool. I definitely should check it out if you get a chance sometime. Even watch one of his older ones. It's just like what? I still the two worlds between Twitch and YouTube couldn't be much more different. I mean, I'm just like, this is a completely different world. It's just the way things are done, like with subscriptions and all that. You can gift people subscriptions. I don't know. It's just I can't even figure it out right now. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if any of you guys ever been on Twitch or anything, but
I have a Twitch account because Ron Chuckett used to occasionally broadcast on Twitch,
he did.
but he's only on YouTube now, so I haven't been on Twitch in a while.
ooh, there's a shot to there's Pujols again coming up. So Gary, what have you been up to? You've been trying to convert all these guys down the villages to play the cards and dice and
Good. Yeah, I did send out some Facebook feelers and didn't really come across anybody, but Andy sent me a message earlier today where there's a guy looking for strat players. I think I saw him earlier, so I'll have to get in contact with him.
well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of people down here, so You think
Yeah,
there'd be a
yeah.
lot of people in the hobby.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's got to be a lot of closet plays in the villages, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's most people retired there, or are there any people there that actually work?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, besides the people that
mostly
work there,
retired,
probably?
but it's 55 plus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I guess the people that work there live there too, right? I imagine.
Yeah, there's a section where they have where you can have families, younger folks.
Okay. Bobby Brown. Oh, that could get another run
Oh, there
home,
you go.
and it will. Oh wait, throw home. He's safe. And now, what about OTP? Have you guys? Do you guys either? Oh, you said you played 24 last, right, Andy? And
I do, and I always enjoyed. I'm a dead ball guy as well, so I
Yep.
enjoy like the 1909 Pirates, that era. So
Yep.
did that whole season. Do you guys remember? You or Jamie or Gary remember for a while there was what was it called? Inside the Park.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had that. Yeah, actually, I didn't even know out of the park then. I had it inside the park.
And then you were supposed to take like an individual player and try to get to the majors. I remember having that, but I
never
never
had
could
that.
like do it and get to the majors.
I did play it, and I had a guy, that I played out his whole career, and I really enjoyed it. But when it was done, it was like, okay, I played it. Like I couldn't play it again.
Yeah.
It's like, I felt like, but I did
Like
it.
you
Like I
beat
said, I
the
did enjoy it.
game.
Yeah,
Right.
not even sorry to beat it, but it's like you just you experienced everything that you could
Yeah.
from it. Like to do it again just would have felt weird.
I remember doing it and getting like my guy to like double A. He'd hit like 260. They would release him, and then the game was over. Well, this ain't fun. Let's do it again. About 8 times, I think I did it. Never got to the majors. I was like, well, okay.
I never played that, but I do remember there being a pretty vocal, small community of people that played that really wanted more updates done. But I think he just kind of stopped doing it. Pretty,
Yeah,
not.
I found it enjoyable.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it could have incorporated that as a separate module within Out of the Park. It was
Yeah.
basically a separate module, but you could have probably made it, interact better with Out of the Park.
Yeah, because if I remember, you could do stuff like when you weren't in the game, but once the game started, you were basically just playing out of the park and just seeing how your guy did.
Oh, there's a home. Oh, off the wall. I thought that was gone.
Right off the top of the wall. Yeah.
Oh, he's going for 3. Brian Barton. I don't know who that is. So Andy, have you played like 18th, 19th century baseball in Out of the Park at all?
Oh yes, I have. I've done both. 19th century and current. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's like fictional because you only know a handful of players. So in a way, it almost is like fictional, and I just find that interesting and different. I think it comes back from my old Strat days, and you guys may or may not remember when you had the old Strat sets of the best teams ever. This is many years ago. They went back to 1905 Giants, 1906 Cubs. Those were the 2 oldest Strat teams you could get.
Oh, really? Okay.
So anything before that did not exist. So that was something that I always wanted to
Interesting.
Try it out. But yeah, there was, and of course you'd buy the best of team set, including the 27 Yankees, which we'll see later, and went that way.
What about the Japanese league? What got you interested in creating Japanese seasons?
The Japanese stuff, it just always interested me. First of all, the Americans going there, I thought always was interesting. And a lot of guys that I didn't know played there. Upon my research for a lot of stuff, I like history of baseball. I just like all the different things. You guys mentioned the other night you were talking about Don Newcomb.
Oh yeah.
And Don Newcomb played in Japan.
Oh.
It's like last year he was a first baseman.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, was he? Okay.
He wasn't pitching. I don't think he had much money. We won't get into the reason why. He, admitted he had some issues, and he played in Japan. I think Larry Doby might have been on the same team.
Really?
We're talking like 1961, 62, and he played as a first baseman because he was a very good. His arm, I think, was done, but he was a very good hitting pitcher.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I didn't know enough about that guy either, so it's fun to learn about these guys.
And they also, Mike, a lot of these guys coming up in the Dodger organization, they played before they played in Montreal, they would play in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's where the
That's
Dodgers
cool.
Double-A club was.
That's the Dodgers, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez, that couldn't get further away from LA than that.
Brooklyn, Mike, Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn. Oh,
Yeah, that would have been.
sorry, guys. Thanks, Andy, for
No problem.
But you were right on the geography. It is much further from.
Yes, you are right on that. Yes, Los Angeles is a long way away, Mike.
I mean, one thing with the 8-9, and I never really played 19th century, but I was like, you know what? Like, I think recently I was like, let me see what the hell happened. I was shocked to find out that when you load a season and out of the park, they don't have a season. You have to actually just do a fantasy draft by default because the teams really aren't together. Like, they don't have the team.
Yeah, you have to start in 1901 to get the actual historical rosters.
So it's really, I didn't realize that. I'm like, well,
There's a little bit work involved for it.
Yeah, a little bit. Now I'm used to that. Oh, there's a hit by pitch. So it's 4-2 here after 6.
And then Action PC has they have the different strike zone. I mean strikes. I mean count. Balls and strikes variants. You can toggle on
really?
and off depending.
It has
on,
like the dead ball.
Yeah, like if you play, because different times when it was a different number of balls for a walk and stuff like that. It would change over the years in the 1880s.
Wow. So we got, let's see, King Kong Keller just came in to pinch hit for the pitcher. Phil Rizzuto. And he hits it far, but right at the left fielder. There's 2 gone. Johnny Mize trying to get the Yankees back up on the board here, and he walks. Oh, no, he strikes out. Wow. He walked the other way. All right, so a 7th inning stretch time, it's 4-2. Man, I'll tell you, this could be the first game 3 in the second round so far. It could force the first game 3 in the second round. So far,
the Cardinals team, they finished 86 and 76 on the season.
Oh, wow.
And they did that by winning their last 6 games in a row. So they were hot coming at the end. So they seemed to pick right back up once they had gotten into the postseason. Who knows what they might have done.
Wow, only got 2 hits here with 1 out. So first and second is Pujols again. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. And he hits it. Oh, it's a double play ball. 4-6-3. There you go. Tailor made. All right, so 2 more chances for Russ Springer's in now. I think was he a knuckleballer or was that Steve, or was that the other Springer? There was another Springer.
Yeah, I think
one of them was a knuckleballer.
Yeah.
Or was it Steve Sparks? I'm thinking. I don't know. I can't remember. So Gary, you're a there's a ball. Joe DiMaggio hits a deep center. Oh,
it's not going to knuckle if it did. Wow, that was way up on the top of that.
4-3.
427.
Right back in it.
Yep.
Let's see that replay. Yeah, that's pretty far away.
I like the tracer on it too.
It might be the Bash Balls home run of the night.
It could be. And there's a pop up to the first baseman. Yep. All right, and Yogi Berra is up with one out here, and it's 4-3 game. And he hits it to second, no problem. And Woodling, who's 1 for 3. And he pops up to the infield. So, all right, bottom of the 8th. 1-run lead. They're clinging to it. The Cardinals are. So let's see.
I just want to say hi to Beatles and Aaron in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I saw Aaron in there earlier. I'm not good at acknowledging the guests on the chat, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're still new at talking to people live and looking at the comments.
And a swing and a miss. He retired.
And Troy Gloss. Now, Gary, you're not much of a modern baseball guy. I know I'm not, but your I don't know, taste goes much further back as far as what you like to do for baseball, right? What year?
Yeah, 81 is like the last year. 80 actually is like the last season I would play. I have all the seasons in action and some other games, but no, I don't do anything post 80 generally.
Okay. both of you guys, at the convention, right? So what was your favorite part? I mean, I know you guys talked about the convention before, but what did you? I mean, Gary, you were on the post game show there, the wrap up show. But what would you say your best part was? I mean, aside from the people, because obviously the people meeting everybody, but what would you say your favorite part was of the convention?
Well, I would say, yeah, it was obviously the people and meeting you guys. It was funny, I met you, Mike, and we talked and played a game together or two.
Yeah.
And then Andy mentioned to me, he said about the big, beautiful baseball bash. And I'm like, oh, I love that project. And he goes, well, Mike's the architect of it. And I was like, really? Wow. I didn't realize that.
I think the next morning, right? The first night we were talking a little bit. The next morning, because I'm pretty sure you went to bed at like 8:00 or whatever. But the next morning I saw you right at breakfast, and you're like, wait, you're the guy who did the beautiful baseball bash? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. Like, that was funny. Like, yeah, I don't really have a memorable face or anything. So it's like, people don't, and I don't like, I'm not out there a whole lot. So, I don't expect people to know all that stuff. But I feel like I'm out there a lot more now.
Yeah. It was nice seeing the different games like season ticket and on deck and history maker baseball, getting exposure to those. Which, I never played. Wow, look at that upset, right?
Yeah, so here we go. We got a game 3.
Yeah, they forced a game 3.
So there's no sweep so far with you guys on here. So here we go. So let's, Andy, I want to get to you right one sec. I just wanted to just go over the box score. So nothing really spectacular. Like not even the Yankee guys didn't even have. None of them had more than one hit. Cardinals had 9 hits. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ankiel with a home run. That was a 2-run homer. That was a big difference maker. And Franklin has his 3rd save of the final 32 so far. So that's pretty.
The Cardinals bullpen just came in and pretty much shut it down. Only gave up 1 hit after
1 run. Yeah, actually, the home run to DiMaggio. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So Andy, what do you think? What was your favorite part about the thing? Was it the golf tournament?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's funny you mentioned that. The golf was fun, and I got out of my comfort zone.
Yep.
The people, of course, are great. There were guys like you and guys from the year before that we had met and seen again. And I literally saw for the 2nd year in a row Ryan Strauss, the soccer guy, in the parking lot. He was in the parking lot the first year I went, and he was in the parking lot when I pulled up this year. So that was pretty funny. And but I got out of my comfort zone this year. History Maker Baseball, never played that. Sat in on a game or 2 of that. Mm-hmm. And that was interesting. History Maker Golf, never played that.
Oh, I love that.
And or really any play game. And Pete, I think it was Pete Adams and Scott.
Oh yeah, he's a big play games guy. He's a good guy.
He walked me through the golf, and you remember you guys were watching the golf tournament, so that was enjoyable. And just it was the seeing the people. But also trying different games. Dice Conquest. I've never played a game.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Played with you and Gary and Dave. And, I've never played any kind of games like that aren't sports games. So it was good. I was getting out of my comfort zone a little, which is good for you. And, again, seeing people that you knew before, making new friends, talking to people, a lot of people, not me, but others are, this hobby we do kind of makes us a little introverted.
Oh God, yeah.
But
it was nice to see them come out of their shell a little bit too.
We try to bring them out of their shells, and you've seen guys that did happen to, and it was good. It was just enjoyable. There was one guy. There was
one guy there. I think it was at the we were having dinner one night, and he was sitting by himself.
Yes.
I didn't, and this guy, he was there on Thursday, but he didn't have it. Like, he was just kind of meandering around by himself. And I asked Mike Canistrari if he knew who he was. And he's like, I think he's just here like for something else. Right. He didn't even know who he was, It turns out he was actually part of the convention.
Right.
But he was just, he didn't really say much, but it was, we invited him over to the table, and, he didn't say a whole lot of words, but it was nice to just have bring people in, and
exactly.
Try to get the conversations going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and some of these guys, once you got them out of their shell a little bit, we're we all talk the same language. We all talk about the same things.
Definitely.
So it was a good time, and looking forward to it again.
Yep. All right, so we got to do a little bit of commercial here. Sorry, we got a new one, a new commercial that the sponsors want us to push out. So if you just hold on for 1 second, it's going to get that queued up. You might like this one. All right. Well, sorry, 1 second. This is not the best production show here, but here we go.
Might need volume.
Oh, sorry. Let me start over. Well, you know who the speaker is anyway.
When they asked me to be the spokesman for Bashball cereal, I said, finally, a baseball I can make contact with. And even then, I had to use a spoon. That's right, it's Bash Balls, the official cereal of the Big Beautiful Baseball Bash. They are packed with big league crunch, championship flavor, and the same amount of natural talent I brought to the plate, which is to say, mostly artificial. I know a thing or two about baseballs. I spent 6 seasons trying to hit them, catch them, and occasionally identify them as they went past me. That's why Bash Ball cereal is perfect for me. You don't have to hit it 400 feet. You don't have to throw it 95 miles an hour. You don't even have to block it in the dirt. You just pour it in a bowl. And believe me, after my playing career, anything involving baseball that ends with me successfully putting it somewhere is a major improvement. Every box of Bash Ball cereal is loaded with crunchy baseball goodness and Bash tradition. Ruth ate them for power, Williams for precision, Reggie ate them for swagger. I eat them because nobody can option you to the minors at breakfast. Inside every box, you'll find great Bash flavor, a collectible Bash card, and maybe even one of my old batting tips. Throw those out immediately.
Hey, Euchre, what are you doing here on the set? And another thing, what happened to my bowl of Bash Balls? You didn't try to hit them, did you? Because if you did, that would explain why they're still in the bowl. All right, folks, you heard the fella. And take it from me, kid, get yourself a big bowl of Bash Ball cereal, loaded with big league crunch, championship flavor, and enough wallop to start your morning like you're swinging for the right field porch. Bash Ball cereal, the official cereal of the Big Beautiful Baseball Bash.
That's great. That's wonderful. I love that stuff. So good. Jamie, another perfect job by that on that one. I love those things, man. So
The Bash Balls just kind of sells itself.
it does. I mean, somebody's got to come out. Somebody's actually going to make that from, it's actually already has all the.
Yeah, we might need to get the trademark on that. Yeah.
So speaking of that, with the AI, what do you guys think of the AI in general? Do you like the use of the AI? I mean, I know, Andy, you do, because you use it for the ballparks and stuff. I mean, for the hobby, as far as the hobby goes, I feel like AI, and Jamie feels AI is invaluable to helping an ordinary Joe person who doesn't know much about graphic design to be able to, spruce up their replay to be able to present it, right? I mean, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, I actually use the AI for, even with my homebrew seasons, is I'm no expert in Excel, and I can use the AI. There's a lot of transfer of like the Excel data that you get off like Baseball Reference to change it into the format that you need to import it into, like, say, Action PC, and that would take me about a week to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But now with AI, I got a formula set up and commands prompt set up. It can do it in 5 or 10 minutes. So that's kind of helped a lot.
I would
you
say
double check it every once in a while. You'll find a mistake, but I like that. It's a very useful tool.
Yep.
I'll see where it goes, but yeah, for some artwork and stuff, it's great, especially for people like me that have no talent with artwork. But it does help me with Excel as well. But yeah, the stuff that you guys have done with it is just great.
What about you, Gary?
I think it's amazing, and it is extremely helpful. I mean, for me, for personal use, and for the things that I do, with my softball and the gaming, it's amazing. What I don't like is like when I'll be on YouTube and I'll see something that might be interesting to me, and I click on it, and I can tell right away it's completely like AI narrated, and it's like it's fake, and I just turn it right off, and I wish there was some and maybe they have it, but some designation that this is AI, so I can just bypass it. I'm tired of all the crap that's out there.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing too,
there
because
are, yeah.
like if you're saying like within the hobby, the AI stuff is, if you didn't know it was AI, you would know just from the picture. Say if it's Babe Ruth standing next to Otani or something. But there is a lot of stuff where they try to pass off as real, like you said, like videos, or even on Facebook. There's some like historical
Yeah.
baseball groups, and for some reason they'll put like these AI
Oh, yeah.
pictures up instead of just using real ones, and they're really bad. I don't
You ever see?
quite understand that.
I saw one the other day, yesterday. I think it was, and the name of the post was like timeless baseball photos or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think that's one of the worst.
And there was a
ones, yeah.
picture of who was it? Ted Williams, not in uniform. He was like older. It's him sitting down in the Red Sox dugout talking to Don Zimmer, and who was the coach or a manager at the time. And then they show like the dugout, and like you can see the field out, the left field wall, and the Green Monster's got fans on it, like it's got the seats on the seat, and like that never happened, like it's just like, or they have like they had a picture of Yaz and Boggs like meeting at home plate at Fenway Park, and like the Green Monster was in right field. It's like so blatantly like AI messed up, like it's just funny. I don't know if that's the purpose of it, but
Yeah, I can't quite understand, or it's someone that's just like just cranking out some Facebook group for some reason. But yeah, no, I think as long as it's done in a way that's it's obviously meant to be like for the hobby or something like that. You're not trying to like pass it off as something real. You're not, because I think it does make people angry. Like you click on a video and like it's something obviously AI or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to me, it's like polar opposites. In the right hands, it's amazing. In the wrong hands, it's the worst garbage out there.
Yeah. Like I said, that's the tool aspect to it.
You're
right.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what worries me in general about AI is what happens when it gets in the wrong hands, like the people that want to do ill with that. So it would be just as easy for people to do bad with it than good. So, but anyway. That's a whole other theoretical discussion for
very polarizing. You've seen some people really get upset online.
They do,
even with about that. So,
but the hobby, like, hey, I feel like it can do no harm. Really, it doesn't. I don't care how bad it is or whatever. If it's just within the hobby, it's like it really can't do any harm. I mean, yeah, maybe you just don't want to look at a picture, but I mean, you should be able to just scroll past anything you don't like in that case, but. And other things in parts of life, I think it's a little bit more serious. Hey, Beatles, what does he say? Let's remember Trailblazer and Baseball Sims as Baseball for Windows uses AI. There you go. Yeah, Baseball for Windows. Yep, has the Ernie Howell voice in there, and it has the AI managers. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. So I guess the next game, another Yankees. We get that's just right up Andy's alley. Another Yankees game, but this one, Andy, you might see the 27 Yankees get ousted, which would be a big upset.
Right. Well, I actually like the 27 Yankees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lou Gehrig. It was very ironic that he got a disease named after himself. but
I know. How can you see that one coming, right?
Yeah.
But that is, it's a good team. How do you not like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig? I mean, these guys.
I think I read an article too that they're not even sure now if Lou Gehrig actually had, Lou Gehrig's disease or ALS. That it might have been, related to the concussions and things like that.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not saying that's true or not.
I did enjoy Pride of the Yankees too. That was great. Gary Cooper. Yep. We were talking about, you guys were talking about last week about good baseball movies.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a good
Pride
one.
of the Yankees, yep.
The guy that played Babe Ruth in that movie was really good. I totally could believe he was Babe Ruth.
And that, I believe, was Babe Ruth, right?
It was, Babe Ruth.
Oh, was it?
Okay. Movie, yeah.
So we got the 27 Yankees at the 2022 Braves. Now, the 2022 Braves are easily the most modern team we have so far left in the bash. I mean, the 2008 Cardinals are the second most modern team, but this team. They made it in the last bracket, the 32nd bracket. Other than that, we really didn't have the modern teams really didn't do that great in the brackets in general. But this team they stuck around, and they're actually these guys are hitting, man. Look at their stats over here. You got home runs, and this is just from the final 32. So you got Matt Olson's hitting 500, 2 homers. So they're bashing too, and but they're down. They beat the crap out of the Yankees in the first game of the
Well,
series.
they were
So-
no slouch during the season. They were just like their 100-win team. They just got beat by the Phillies in the playoffs. But
Yep.
So it's hard to. I mean, obviously the 27 Yankees are or at least considered one of the greatest teams of all time. So it's hard for anybody that plays them that you'd say they'd always be an upset against this team. I mean, underdog. It would be an upset.
So Spencer Strider. I mean, I didn't know this guy until I started doing them, but he's kind of got roughed up in his first start of the final 32 in the first round. I think looks like his ERA is not that great. Gave up 11 hits in 7.2 innings. So let's get going. I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe we could see history tonight. We got the first two stadiums in this game are OOTP stadiums because they're modern teams. So I can't claim to anything to these.
You had to switch it to the full screen for.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, see. All right. Full screen for everybody. All right. So the first out is there, Earl Combs. I like the behind the picture view because then you see like there's like fans like standing like on the other side of the wall behind the catcher.
Earl Combs has become. I don't know if you guys followed the Replay Gamers 1926 replay, but Earl Combs has become one of his favorites.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He did mention that.
His babe.
For him. Yeah.
And Earl Combs steals the base. So they're trying to be aggressive here and trying to get back on the winning track here. And Babe Ruth just grounds off to first. And here's Lou Gehrig. That's a hell of a 1-2 punch, I'll say. And he cannot do. Let's see. Flies out and he's gonna get to it. Oh, he drops it.
Wow,
no.
he dropped it.
Oh, jeez. You don't give Lou Gehrig 2 chances, man. All right, let's see what happens. See what he can do. And oh my God, there it goes.
Yeah. You called that one.
It's gone. Home run after the drop foul ball. That's insane.
I wish it's Norcross.
Yeah, I called it. It's right. It almost never works out good for the defensive team if they drop a foul ball.
It's like the missed extra point in football. You're going to lose the game by 1 point.
Yep. And he's caught stealing to end the inning. So 2-0 Yankees after
this 27 Yankees team. During their bracket play, one time they faced. They were on the brink of elimination, and Lou Gehrig came up with a big clutch. I believe it was a triple.
Yeah, a bases loaded triple to tie the game or to maybe to make it close. Like in the 9th, they were like 1 out away from getting eliminated.
Yeah,
and he ended up tying the game with a bases loaded triple. Yeah. Oh, look at the Braves getting a little aggressiveness. And there's Michael Harris had a great first game of the series. He makes the catch and the tag up at third. Oh, and he's safe.
Wow.
So Babe Ruth with a great catch ranging back, but would have been even amazing if he threw him out at third too. And this could get a run home. Play the short. They do. They concede the run, so it's 2-1 now. 2 outs. And here's the MVP for the Atlanta Braves in their bracket, Matt Olson, and he's having a really good.
Say he's on pace for another MVP if the Braves keep going.
And not this time. Rounds. Okay, so after 1, it's 2-1 Yankees, and here's Pat Collins. Flies out.
I know Gary said you don't obviously haven't followed baseball since President Carter was in office, but do you follow modern baseball at all, Andy? Or
I do somewhat. In the last couple of years, a little more than the previous years. We had a couple of good Red Sox teams that I followed, but I like generally in the last year or so I've picked up watching a little more.
Yeah, I haven't really watched a lot the last few years, but this year I've actually kind of gotten back into it a little bit.
Yeah, we don't. It's not a good Red Sox team, so haven't been following them. But,
oh wow!
There we go.
Travis D'Arnaud gives the Braves the lead, 3-2. 2-run homer. Let's see that one again. That's that's out there.
I do like that yellow tracer line.
It is cool, yeah. It comes in handy for the real long home runs when you want to, capture it for posterity, You can like take a screenshot with the actual arc of the home run. It's pretty cool.
Just trying to capture the spirit of the thing.
That's right. Jamie and I always use that from the
I know.
slideshow. Oh,
Dickie
man.
Dunn.
That's right. Dickie Dunn wrote this. It's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
Not a baseball movie, but it's probably my favorite sports movie of all time.
Mine as well, Jamie. Mine as well.
And they would never make that today.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not the same way, anyway.
I'll tell you, I think I can quote the whole movie from start to finish. I think I can. I'm pretty much almost can quote the whole. My friends and I just nonstop quote that movie all the time. Almost every part of that movie is funny. So, well, 3-2 Braves, bottom of the third.
People of my age, it was that and Caddyshack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep. That's a good era for movies, I think. You know, there wasn't as much pretentiousness. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. People had a lot more tolerance for things, like for jokes.
Well, that's just things change over generations. You know, sometimes good, sometimes bad. I mean,
Yeah.
what was tolerated 100 years ago wasn't tolerated 50 years after that. But this is just the cycle of life, I guess.
Here's the Babe. Let's see if he ate some bash balls. And that's going into the gap. It looks like.
That's gonna get.
Oh
by.
yeah.
He's chugging these. I can see the hot dogs coming out of his pockets.
Lead up double. Let's see if they can cash in
And
on
Lou
this one.
Gehrig went yard the last time. And that's a fly ball deep to center. Is he going to get it? Oh, it's over his head.
Say, Babe had a read on
Oh,
that because he just took off running. He didn't even worry about
And
it.
Lou Gehrig's going to have a triple. So he's got a home run and a triple to start off the game. So
Lou Gehrig is one of 3 of the Bash players to hit for the cycle. I think we had 3 cycles.
and there's a wild pitch, and we got a tie game. Oh no, we got a lead for the Yankees now, 4-3. It's going seesaw here.
You can just push him up to Zeri.
Strider's losing it a little bit. He's just walked another guy. Got nobody out here still, and there's another walk. So yeah, Mark Koenig is up, and he hits a shot to right. Oh, this is where it could be coming an issue here for Strider. And there's 1 run scores, and let's see if they send the other one. No, they do not. So second and third now, with nobody out, and the pitcher is still in there.
One of Dr. Dynastic's favorite players, Jumpin' Joe Dugan.
Oh yeah. Didn't get a chance to talk much about them as they were getting their asses handed to them. So
Yeah, we didn't. I think by the 3rd inning, the game was over.
So Andy, I really like that you sent me that picture on the text of you listening to the Bash broadcast in your car, and you see it on the screen.
Driving my truck to work, and because you guys are on too late for me sometimes, as is Mr. Beatles, I have to listen to the stuff on replay. And then I was listening while I was driving my truck to work, and it comes up on the screen what it was. I thought that was neat, so I took a picture of it.
Yeah, we appreciate that. That made us feel legit just by having that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, we are late, but that's because our prime audience is in Japan.
Right.
So Philip is here, and he says the Spiders 2-3 in my 1899 replay.
Oh, wow, that's 2 wins already.
Fantastic.
I know that's
What's that about?
like
18,
a World Series.
18 short of their what did they win? Like 20 games, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
They're exceeding expectations.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
you almost have to quit the replay because it's not realistic. Oh, there's a shot to deep right.
That's
Adam Duvall. And Truist Park here is a home run. Home run park, just like the launching pad in old Atlanta Fulton.
You guys know the story, I'm sure you do, of why the Spiders were so bad.
Yeah, that was because of the
two different teams were owned by, I guess, brothers or the same owner, and they just gutted the one team and sent everyone to St. Louis.
Yep.
And gutted Cleveland, who I guess was a good team previous years. And that's why they were so bad. And if a player started having a good year, they just sent them to St. Louis.
Oh.
And then Beatles just pointed out how they were a good team prior to that. They had some good seasons. The same thing happened to the Orioles. And
the Orioles were a great 1890s team.
Yeah, and then they took their best players and their manager went to Brooklyn.
One of their good pitchers for that Baltimore team was a guy named Joe Corbett. whose brother was heavyweight champion of the world, Jim Corbett.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Gentleman Jim Corbett.
That's right.
He was right on that.
You guys know your boxing.
On the swing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You play boxing games, Gary?
I do. I have Anthony's Glory Days.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's really a fun game. I gotta pull that out. I don't have that.
You know, I'm not a big boxing fan, but I'll tell you that Legends of Boxing 2 is a lot of fun. It's you know, it's a good game. It's a game that lends itself well to to cards and dice. You know, it's not, you know, it's blow by blow. It's kind of cool. You know, it works well. So
I have Legends of Boxing 2 at the con. Josh from Vancouver.
Oh yeah, I remember Josh. Yeah.
Copy of Data Boxing, which is an old time cards and dice that I owned as like a teenager, and he had it with him, and we actually did a Ali Foreman fight, and that was pretty neat.
Yeah, there was a big crowd around that.
Did it hold up to the way you remembered, or?
Yeah, it was complicated when I was young, but it was a little better as I got older.
Michael Harris goes yard 7-5.
Oh my! Way back.
Braves are chipping their way back.
Yeah.
And this team got kind of a modern day murders right with a lot of big power hitters on this Braves team. I think Austin Riley was at 38 home runs that year.
5 innings, 7-5 Yankees. Let's see if they can keep going. AJ Minter is now pitching for the Braves. There's a pop up. Oof. Joey Dugan. I keep thinking, I see Jay Dugan. I mentioned this before. I think it's Jimmy Dugan, but
no crying in baseball.
No, and there he is, right in the gap. That's gonna be
Joe. They could use another run right here. I think. I don't know if 7 runs is gonna be enough.
Rising in this game. Home runs, triples, doubles. My goodness.
And we got
Ray
a
Morehart.
pinch hitting for Hoyt.
Yep. Bob Musel. Struck him out.
On that kind of double clutched on the swing.
Bottom of the 6th. Let's see if Matt Olson can keep it going here.
That's Ruther in the pickup where Hoyt left off.
That's Ruther. They didn't have a good first game. He came in to clean up, as a cleanup man.
Yeah, he's coming in this game with an ERA of 36.
Uh-oh. That's deep. Dan's deep.
39.
Oh, another one's gone.
Tied it up.
Fly ball. And this one is sailing up and in for a home run.
Wow. Look at that go. Unbelievable. This is just home run city right here. Unreal.
I almost had a chance at it.
This is crazy. Can anybody believe this crap? 7-7 game. Just home run after home run. I'm excited to see Lou Gehrig get up again because I want to see if he gets a double and a single and get the cycle.
There's another far back. He's going to get that. No, he doesn't get to it.
Nope. 1 out only, and there's Arcia. And he ground. That could be 2. They have to make it quick, and they do. 4-6-3. That ends the inning. So a tie game, though. The Yankees are getting their runs in spurts, but the Braves are kind of spreading their runs out through every inning except for the third
they
inning.
brought in Minter, a lefty. Maybe that's to help them a little bit with the middle of the order.
Here we go. Combs starts it off, grounds the second. Babe Ruth is 1 for 3.
The all-time bash home run hitter. They could use one from them today.
And here's Lou Gehrig, 2 for 2 with a home run and a triple. And he had the strikeout to that, Nick. Oh, we got some 7th inning stretch music. It's like a fight song. I'm gonna get a drink.
This was the Yankees fight song back in the 20s.
Oh, was it?
Somebody
paid the Atlanta guy to play this, I guess.
No, I was just kidding.
Okay.
Could have been though.
Robbie Grossman in there.
What they call a major league pop-up right there. And when he went off the screen, it was in the top of the YouTube.
Leadoff hitter Acuna. Look at the averages. I just can't get the 400, 318, 444, 368.
What do they have in their lineup right now? 3, 5, 7, 10 total home runs at least in the lineup. A nice play by Lazare to get to that one.
Here's Michael Harris. He's been pretty hot. He's got the home run today. and lines it to third, and he makes the play. So we go to the eighth, and as Lazeri, Collins, and Koenig do up, and his new pitcher Lee. And that's a dribbler out to catcher, and he makes the play to first. Oh, he gets him at first. Pat Collins. No, shot right up the middle. Base hit. Koenig 1 for 3 today. That's a shot deep. Let's see if that's going to make it to the wall. It's
Yeah.
off the wall.
Yeah, it's not going to get to it.
Played
I don't-
over there by Harris. And they don't
Oh,
score
they
the
held
run,
him.
though, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So it's
But
second
they
and third.
see if infield's in. See if they can
Oh,
get
they
it
walk
through
him. They load the bases intentionally
for
for the pitcher, and then they're
pitcher.
leaving the pitcher in.
That's Ruther, probably a decent hitting pitcher. He's
Doesn't
got a
really
contact
say.
of 35. So it's about be slightly below average for regular.
Oh, and they walk the
Wow.
lead runner in. Damn.
I mean, you
Oh.
couldn't do. I mean, with the bases loaded and you just needed someone to put it in play, you got to throw a strike there.
Oh, that's a big out pop up. So now the Braves just have to hope to keep it close, right? They don't want to give up any more runs, really. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're pretty
Especially with
confident.
Babe Ruth coming up next, if they
Yeah.
can get comes out here.
Uh-oh, that's trouble. That's going to be at least one run comes in, and it's going to score the second run. He was running off of contact. First and third now, and the Babe strides to the plate. Only a 40 contact, but a 90 power, so that's interesting. And he strikes him out. Wow.
Struck him out.
All right, well, 10-7 now, bottom of the eighth. See if the Braves can mount a furious comeback again.
This is one of their big power guys
And
here.
a line drive to third base. He makes the catch. Joey Dugan and Matt Olson. The Yankees have a lefty on the mound. And another line drive out to the infield. This the shortstop.
The old Adam balls just hit him where they at. Hit him where
Yeah,
the
exactly.
catches.
And that's a short grounder to the pitcher. He's going to have to hurry to get him
I don't
in.
know if
He
he's
does
gonna
get
get
it in time. 1, 2, 3. Sides retired.
Oh, they got him. Okay.
Ninth inning, Rizal Iglesias is pitching, trying to. I think he might be is he the closer? No, I don't think so. But he's in there to try to keep the Yankees at bay. So give them at least a shot in the ninth.
And the
And
pitch
there's a
is a strike,
strikeout.
and that's it.
Lou Gehrig strikes out twice after the home run and triple.
The way this game's gone, there 3 runs doesn't feel like a big
That's a
lead.
shot. That's going to be down the line for extra bases. Tony Lazzeri comes in with a double. And Pat Collins, they're going to walk him. They want to get a force out. And Koenig. And that could be the double play they need. Is one over the first double play. We go to the bottom of the ninth. They need 3 runs.
Wilcie Maurer, he's their didn't have a good first game, but
He's got 8. He's given up 2 earned runs, and the 1 inning he pitched so far, he gave up 2 earned runs. So
during the bracket, he was their most dependable. When they needed a reliever, he was their most
and
dependable.
there's a pop up to the infield. Looks like 2 more outs, and the Yankees will stave off elimination here. Travis d'Arnaud up. He hit a home run in the game, and he hits a bloop over the second baseman for 1 out single. Sorry. And here's Arcia.
And
Man,
the pitch is a
listen.
strike, and that's it.
That's a nasty curveball right there. Yeah.
All right, 2 outs. Vaughn Grissom up, pinch hitting in the pitcher slot. He's 1 for 2 in this final 32 tournament. And grounded is short. Nice play. What a diving
play.
stop. And it
Oh
makes the
wow,
play.
Koenig with a great play. Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
Lazzeri with a flourish.
The Yankees are going to take it back to New York for Game 3.
Wow. What do you think of that game, guys? That was fun.
Yeah.
10-7.
Tough that the Braves couldn't close them out at home. That could,
No, I know. That
that
looked
could
like they were
really
going
cost
to.
them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they were down. To their credit, they came down. They came back 7-3, and they tied it up. And wow.
That was like we were talking about boxing. That was the classic baseball version of the slugfest.
Yeah, exactly. So we got home runs by Gehrig on the Yankee side. Then the Braves had d'Arnaud, Adam Duvall, Michael Harris, and Dansby Swanson. So 5 total, 4 on the Braves side. The Yankees, Combs had 2 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Gehrig had 3 ribbies, 2 for 4. And then Koenig was 2 for 5. d'Arnaud was 3 for 4. So again, Spencer Strider with another tough outing, 5 earned runs. And
Yeah, Mox definitely hurt the Braves pitching. But,
Yeah, these ERAs are kind of crazy. Look at the ERAs.
well, the Yankees ERAs are going to be very distorted after that last game they played.
Oh, man.
Game 1, yeah.
All right, so we got 2 games down. How are you guys feeling right now? Do you guys want to do one more game?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
For the
I'm ready to go.
record,
Yeah.
I'm 1-1. I had Yankees winning both.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I
Well,
gotta see some dead ball guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you got
Right
your
after,
1910 Cubs coming up. Yep.
Yeah.
yep, right after this bash ball commercial, we'll get back to the last game. Let's see which one should we do. Do this one.
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen here with Ted Williams. Ted, what makes bash balls your kind of cereal?
Mel, I like bash balls because they've got taste, plenty of crunch, and they start a fellow off right. When you take your work seriously, breakfast ought to mean something too.
How about that? Ted Williams says bash balls are a real champion's breakfast.
You bet they are, Mel. A good hitter looks for the right pitch, and a smart family looks for the right cereal. So step up tomorrow morning and pour out a bowl of bash balls.
Yes, sir, bash balls, the official cereal of the big, beautiful baseball bash.
Thanks, Ted.
It's Reggie Jackson.
That's a little too early. Sorry, I almost.
All
right, so we got the bash balls. I'm telling you, that's going to be that's going to be a pretty well-known cereal by the end of this by the end of this bracket. So, all right, so we got the 1910 Cubs and the 66 Giants. I really like the 66 Giants team just because Willie Mays really comes as advertised. I feel like so far.
The first game was a great game. I don't know if you can bring it back.
Oh
up.
yeah. So let's see. First game was a 7-6 affair in 15 innings.
Yeah, it was a 15.
So
the Giants were up, and looked like they were going to. Yeah, Marichal was pitching good, and then Frank Schulte hit a big home run to get the Cubs back into it.
Actually, Marichal and overall the starters didn't do well at all. I mean, they didn't do that great. Well,
Marichal was pitching good. He was up 6-1. Then
he gave up 5 runs in the 5th inning, but then nobody scored a run for like 10 innings until the 15th. So if this game goes another 15 innings, I think we're going to find Gary over there like snoring in his chair.
Well, Willie Mays and Ollie Brown both went for the Giants. But it was an exciting game. So
who do you got, Gary?
I'm picking the Cubs in this one. How about you guys?
We'll see what is Andy. I assume Andy's going with the Cubs.
We gotta go with the Cubs here.
All right, I'm gonna go Giants.
Yeah, and I'll go with the Cubs as well.
Oh, okay. Then me against the world then.
Uh-huh.
All right. Here we go.
It's a good Giants team though.
Yeah.
All right.
They finished
Mordecai Brown. I mean, that's
just a couple of games. Yeah, they finished second, just a few games behind the Dodgers in 66.
Yeah, I mean,
Mordecai Brown he could be due for a bad one. I don't want to jinx him, but he's pitched pretty well in all versions of him throughout the bash.
So we're here at Candlestick Park, early Candlestick. It's 59 degrees. Wind is blowing out to left at 12 miles an hour. So.
You kind of think that might favor the Giants a little bit.
Gaylord Perry, though, he kind of got roughed up in his only start. He only pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 earned runs. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll start this.
That was against your Red Sox.
Yep. All right. Gaylord. And Frank Chance grounds out.
Frank Chance is from California, so he's going to feel at home here in San Francisco.
Jimmy Sheckard. I like this guy. He was pretty good in overall in the brackets.
We mentioned it before, but it's been one of our most enjoyable part of doing this tournament is seeing so many players, and it's like just flipping through the old baseball encyclopedia, the big book, when you kind of just keep flipping through, pages and seeing names, and you kind of glance down that there's, who they are, and this was the same thing just played out in front of you.
Exactly. I mean, this is like, I wish we could have done broadcasts for every game because then everybody else could have shared it with everybody. But But I mean, obviously it's impossible to do that many games.
Well, you do have them all still saved. You could go back and do it.
I do, but I'll tell you, like, it's not hard to do this, but just having like trying to keep an actual start time that usually it's just like, all right, Jamie and I will, well, whenever we get on, we're fine. We'll start
Yeah, because
whenever.
we're not really,
But now it's like, okay, we got a
podcasters or
broadcast time at 9 o'clock or 9:30, whenever it is. And like, all right, we got to be there and we got to do that, So it's a little different that way, but it's still.
Well, if it's just you and I,
fun.
it's not so. But we like to have people on because it's more fun to.
Yep.
That's the whole point of streaming this to everybody is to let other people enjoy it.
Joe Tinker lines out, so 3 out, 1, 2, 3 inning for the Cubbies, and here's Jim Ray Hart. He'll love anybody with 3 names. Assuming he's not an assassin.
Right.
So, all right, here's Tito Fuentes.
I wonder if assassins did they go by all 3 names, or is that once you become an assassin, then you're. I guess that's because they don't want anybody.
Oh, they don't want to confuse it with anybody else.
Yeah, if your name was like Lee Oswald, you don't want to
And here's Willie Mays, grounds to short. All right, so 2, 1, 2, 3 innings here. Go to the second inning. Here's Frank Schulte. He was 375, 3 homers. He's tied for the most home runs in the
and
final
he was
30. Willie Mays.
His team MVP in 1906 and 1910 to get them both into the finals. And
a ground to the first. So early on, not much going on. Solly Hoffman.
I know you did a 1909. You said 1909 replay. Was that right, Amy?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Pirates.
So that's you would say that was probably your team that you've liked the best in the Dead Ball era so far, or?
Yeah, I would say so. I like the Pirate. I'm a big Honus Wagner guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I was a little kid, I read I want to say in elementary school, I read like a biography on him, which is amazing that they would have one written for kids. Yeah.
Take him out.
I love that Pirates team. I'm sure Beatles loves hearing me say that too. But
yeah.
Here's downtown Ollie Brown.
Nothing. Beatles is this is the year that the not Beatles internally, but the Beatles played at Candlestick Park back in 1966.
That's cool. Johnny Kling. We'll have to get Beatles on here too at some point.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know if he might be still sour because we had his other partner and not him yet. So just kidding. But I would love to have him on there. There's a whole bunch of people we want to get on. Obviously, it's just like it's like an open. I only have so many people I can invite at once. So, but otherwise, I'd love to have just like a big, huge like get together. And just like a party. But this is about the best we can do, and I'm glad to have you guys on. I'm really glad that you guys just agreed to come on. So thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Beatles is an A-list guest.
Yeah.
He's a guy you should have on for like a deciding game or a Final Four or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's one of those guys that I might have to go through his agent, to get him on. Might have to grease his agents a little bit to get him some availability.
Make sure he has the right colored M&Ms in his dressing room and everything.
Make sure his his Uber car, is it exactly the right temperature that he wants and all that stuff. So
Beatles though, I always think of him as the Tom Snyder of the YouTube, because he's on. If you're like up late, you can easily find Beatles going. And he gets a pretty good crowd, every night. I guess a lot of people either up late or from the West Coast.
Swing and a miss.
Look at this, no hits in the game, almost through 3 full innings here. Let's see what happens. Still, no hits through 3 full innings. That's amazing. All right, so it's going to be that kind of game so far. Here we go. Here's Frank Bat, top of the order again. It's perfect so far for Gaylord Perry.
The peerless leader. I just like always saying that every time he's out.
Yeah,
it's a cool name.
And there's a fly ball, and he's going to be. Oh, is that Fuentes? Yep, he's out there to make the catch, and there's 1 out. And here's Jimmy Sheckard. 0 for 1 is forced, and he strikes out. Wow. And Joe Tinker, and he flies out. So wow, 4 hitless, 4 perfect innings for Perry so far. All Mordecai Brown he's still dealing as well, and he induces a pop up in the infield, and he gets out of the way. Let's Joe Tinker come in and get it, and here comes the next batter. Rounds it sharply, but
nice play by Chance.
Yeah, some defense, throwing some leather around, throwing them oven mitts around in the case of dead ball teams.
They're like we never played on such a perfect field before.
Willie Mays, let's see if he can do something. And he gets the game's first hit with a bloop single in the center field. And the other Willie, the Willie brothers, McCovey, he does not get a hit, I think. He flies out to center. So, still 0-0. And Gaylord Perry.
Any of you ever tried to catch a ball with those old mitts before?
No.
Yeah, I had a chance one time. There was I don't know if you call them reenactors, or they play baseball, but with like the.
Oh yeah.
And my brother and I, we were playing baseball at the time. This was years ago, and we saw them and we went over and they let us try out the gloves. Definitely different because you had to catch everything like exactly in the pocket.
Yeah.
Their hand.
Yeah.
And the pocket was your palm, basically.
Oh, there goes the perfect game with a walk to Johnny Evers, and here's Johnny Kling. And that's a long drive.
Oh,
that could be the shutout and Johnny Kling goes yard.
If there's
there goes the no-hitter, the perfect game.
Johnny Kling has been the clutch man for both of these Cubs teams have gotten.
That's his second home. Look at the replay of that one. It just looks like it just made it over the fence.
Yeah.
361. And he jumped for it but couldn't get it.
Johnny Kling was kind of like the way Casey Stengel thought of Yogi Berra as the main man that really made the team win. And I was reading a book about these Cubs, and that Kling was the key to they thought was the key to this dynasty.
Oh, okay. And we got a base hit for Tom Haller, the catcher. And there's Ollie Brown. Oh, there's a bad pitch for Mordecai Brown, and Haller goes to second. Unless it could be a pass ball, I don't know until they say that's a wild pitch. And a fly ball to right, and he's going to make the catch. There's one out.
That wind blowing out. Maybe help the
Gabrielson grounds to the pitcher. The guy's going to go to third, but there's now two outs, and here's Hal Lanier. Weekly ground to the catcher. Should get them out at first. He does. 2-0 Cubbies after 5. Here we go. Mordecai Brown, 0 for 1, 0 for 3 in the bracket. And he says, I'm not hitless anymore. Base hit for Mordecai Brown. And Frank Chance, 260, pedestrian 267, I guess you'd call it. It's average, but that could be a double play ball. It's 5-4-3. There we go. 2 outs, just like that. And here's Jimmy Sheckard.
In today's game, you lead the league with 267.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
That's crazy, huh? Someone mentioned today on the Discord they remarked about how Rafael Devers he's hitting like 194, but he leads the league in doubles though. I don't know how that's possible, but but I'm like 194 it's not even uncommon now. It's like it's kind of nuts. Jim Rayhart, and he takes ball 4 low. So we got their base runner, tying runs at the plate, and Tito Fuentes. Did he go yard last game? I think he might have. Oh, no. Maybe, I was thinking of Julian Javier. Maybe that's one.
Yeah, that was in a different game. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And here's Willie Mays trying to do something. He's 0 for 2. Oh, he's 1 for 2. Sorry.
I could use another hit from him today. Get the team on the board here.
And there's a drive to center field, but the center field range is way over there. Is that Sheckard? No, Hoffman. Sorry, Hoffman.
Sally Hoffman.
Hoffman goes over there and makes the catch. All right, after we go to the 7th inning, Gaylord Perry facing a 2-0 deficit, but he's pitching excellent, except for that home run. And here we go. There's one down. Frank Schulte's been kind of held in check tonight. And there we go. He gets a base hit just like that. When I say whatever I say, the opposite usually happens.
That's been a pretty consistent pattern the past year.
And there's a strikeout. And here's Johnny Evers, who started the rally, started the inning. He broke up the perfect game, I think, with a walk.
He's having a good start to this final bracket.
And he flies out to left here. So, all right, 7th inning stretch time. We got McCovey, Haller, and Ollie Brown due up. McCovey's hitting a disappointing 190. But he always has the potential, and then he takes a walk. Walk's as good as a hit. That's what my Little League coach always told me.
I guess they believe that today.
And a swing and a miss. He retired.
And there's Jack Hyatt pinch hitting. Okay. And hopefully we don't have another Joe Morgan-esque controversy pop up here. Len Gabrielson.
Yeah, I don't know if people have followed that. There was a rash of some bad chip beef at the bash here. It got a few of the players sick and had to come out, but it turned out it wasn't the case for Joe Morgan. He was just talking so much that Sparky took him out.
Harry Stein chip beef. Harry Steinfeld's up. Andy, what do you think? This dead ball game's like, what is it? 6 hits total. That's it. That's all we're seeing so far.
No errors though either.
That's true.
Maybe they're playing with minor gloves.
Zach Bunt going on, and his Frank Chance trying to do something. He's 0 for 3. He's due. Line drive to center, and it's caught by Willie Mays out there. I mean, bottom of the 8th, the Giants are running out of chances. This could go. This could be a forced game 3 if they don't score any runs.
Perry's kept them in it though. They still have a chance.
And it's Haller's deep center field. No, Solly Hoffman's there. Oh, it's like it's getting dark out there. So the stadium is equipped with lights, so that's good. Otherwise, they're going to do the whole Bagger Vance thing and just have the cars out in the outfield with the lights on. Okay. And Shopley hit for second. That's not going to be enough. And we got 1 out left, 2 outs in the 8th inning. And here's Jim Ray Hart again. Ooh, looked like a strike almost, but gets the benefit of the ball. Tito Fuentes.
Here's Tito Fuentes. If he could hit a home run here, that would definitely make Giants.
Oh, there's an error.
Oh, wow, Frank Chance.
Bobbled by Frank Chance.
And for Willie Mays and all the people to bobble it.
Oh, my God.
That's the manager, right?
Yeah, if he was their manager. Yep.
Who, Frank Chance was?
Yeah, he was the player manager for the Cubs.
Oh, interesting.
That's why his nickname was the Peerless Leader.
80 power for McCovey, 50 contact, and there's 2 outs, bases loaded.
All they need is a base hit here.
That's it. And that's going to be a tough play. Oh, he has to eat the ball and a run scores. So
wow.
At least they kept it in the infield. But
Joe Tinker didn't want to make a bad throw, so they concede a run, and his Tom Haller.
So all started with that error by Chance.
Yeah, 1 for 3.
Would have been out of the inning.
And he grounds a second, and looks like they're going to be able to get out of the inning with 1 run. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, 1 run, no, yeah. So 2-1. Let's see now. Frank Lindsay, the closer's in, trying to keep this game to a 1-run deficit only.
He pitched really well in the the game the other night.
And he gets Sheckard to ground out. There's Joe Tinker.
Joe Tinker, who historically had Christy Mathewson's number, was one of the guys that actually could hit Mathewson pretty well.
All right, and here's Frank Schulte. Yeah.
Beatles is cheering on for this 1910 Cubs team.
Dead ball baseball, baby.
Yeah.
Beatles is probably still the best person I've seen actually bring dead ball baseball to life as far as
and his knowledge of the players. Yeah.
Oh, through his storytelling, and he was doing a series, like a game almost every night for a period of time, and every night he would pick one player, whatever game he was doing, he would pick a player and he would spotlight that player by reading an excerpt from a book. If you could type the name of the book, Beatles, I forgot what it was.
And he probably doesn't even need the book because
I know
he has that. I think he's like the Pied Piper of dead ball baseball in this hobby.
He
I
is.
think he's converted a lot of people to that, or at least opened their eyes up to it that haven't.
I know
Yeah,
the book.
so-
I know the book, but I can't remember it. But
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could type if you could just put in the chat what the book name is. But here we go, bottom of the ninth. One out. Looks like there's one out now.
Cotton candy.
Down by one, Len
Lou-
Gabriel. So they
Lou
got the bottom of the
Ritchie's,
order.
They brought in the
Lou Ritchie, yeah. He's he's got two and the thirds innings now, and no
he got
runs,
the first
so.
out, so we'll see if we can get the next two.
And Gabrielson with a base hit to the opposite field, so tying runs on base. Let's see what they do here with Don Landrum pinch hitting. I don't know much about this guy. 30 years old. All right. And he hits it hard. Oh, diving
what a play by
Oh man, saved.
Evers.
Gets an out. But the tying runs in scoring position now. There's two. Now there's two out though, and it's Jesus Alou pinch hitting.
Yeah, but if he had made that play, 1 out, runner at third base.
24-year-old Jesus Alou. And here we go. This is to force game 3
Base
for the
hit,
Cubbies. And he goes down swinging. The Cubbies win, and I'm the only one who loses that one. So they celebrate the win on the diamond at Candlestick Park.
Now Mike has to play out the entire 1910 season.
What's that?
Oh, now you're gonna have to play out the entire 1910 season. That's what I didn't know if you heard the bet we were saying.
Oh, I didn't hear that. No, sorry. Only 4 hits for the Giants. That's pretty good pitching performance by as expected by Mordecai Brown and
he's so far been money for them for sure.
Look at him, no earned runs yet. And how many innings? Let's see. 16 innings, no earned runs. Not bad. So that's I don't think there's any I didn't even open up my bash it's almost like I almost knew my bash Bible here. So we didn't have any sweeps today, right?
We need some bash Bible music.
All three. So all the first 3 games of round 2 of the day 2 were sweeps. Today's games have all been forced game 3s. So that's
the bash give us and the bash take us away.
So what do you guys got to say? Anything? Any thoughts on these games, or maybe possibly what would lie ahead, like who you're expecting to win for these 3 series here, and game 3. Let's see what we'd have for game 3, just as a.
Give us a teaser.
So we would have Bobby Bolin for the Giants at the Cubs, who's King Cole. So that's although he has a pretty
Bobby
bad
Bolin has been really, really good so far. So that kind of
Chicago though.
Yeah, but at Chicago.
King Cole is a good. I mean, he got roughed up in the first game he pitched, but 5 earned runs and he only pitched an inning. So he kind of got yanked early, and then we got who's the other team? Oh, the 2020 Braves.
They lemonized him. That was that's an old Beatles probably knows that term.
Yep. 2022 Braves at the Yankees. They got Urban Shocker against Kyle Wright. I don't really know a whole lot about either of those guys.
Well, Urban Shocker is definitely.
But I think my money's got to be on the Yankees now. I mean, I thought the Braves could have possibly,
I would say, the momentum, but that Braves team, that offense,
they did,
they got that back to boxing. They got that puncher's chance every time.
Yeah. And I still think, and I'm kind of with Gary on the 2008 Cardinals. I'm kind of thinking the 49 Yankees have to kind of win this game.
Who's pitching? They got
Ali Reynolds and Kyle Loge. I mean, come on.
All 3 of those should be good games.
Yeah, and these other 2 games haven't been decided on yet because those are the last 2 games we have left in this day. So the 72 Reds and the surprising 2000 Orioles, although they did lose the first game, so they're trying to stay alive.
Yeah, they're there.
And the 82 Padres are trying to stay alive against the 27 Pirates.
The 2 miracle teams. Yeah, they're still
27 Pirates, good team.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, and I don't know if you caught this, but if you look at the bracket on this one side, there's an actual possibility that the 27 Yankees could face the 27 Pirates in the semifinal.
World Series rematch.
Those are the 2 World Series teams from 1927. So I'd be kind of, out of all this randomness,
Yeah.
You would. It would be amazing if it kind of came full circle in two.
Have you
World
had
Trade-
that happen yet?
No. Well, maybe.
You know, I'm trying to think
No.
if we ever had a rematch. I don't think
No, I don't
we
think
ever
so.
had the same two teams that played each other in a World Series ever
No.
face each other. You know,
I mean, honestly, we've only had a few teams play each other from the same year. Not that often. I mean, maybe might have happened maybe a dozen
that
times.
happens. Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't happen often, but it happened. You know, at least a handful of times.
Yeah,
But
compared
not
to the yeah.
You know, I guess you think about it. There's the odds. You know, with 2,000 teams and the two teams from the same World Series ended up have to line up perfectly and end up in the because they'd have to almost play each other in the semifinals. You know, because they both would be higher seeds.
Yep.
And they both have to be in the same bracket, you know, to start off with.
You guys also said you had a game where a pitcher hit a home run off himself.
Yeah, Lefty Tyler.
Lefty Tyler took himself deep.
Yeah, 19. What was it? 19. Oh crap! Let me just get it now. Where was it? Review.
Have either of you two guys do you ever do like you know, either cross era stuff or tournaments or anything like this?
I don't do a lot of cross era anymore. I used to, but I do like tournaments within the same short year period.
Right.
Like a 2-3 year period. That's all I've been doing lately are tournaments. Just on time constraints. You know, and I'll do like best of 7 with like 8 teams or something. And
one of the things nice is that too, because you get that kind of like the drama. You know, it's kind of not only is it's shorter, but you get to have that every series is got that little extra.
Right.
Excitement.
Plus, I like to be able to have a team go into their 3rd or 4th starter pitching, not just have.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Jamie, you can explain what I'm sharing on the thing. I just got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just a little card we made. The Lefty Tyler home run off of Lefty Tyler. So, Lefty Tyler, the 1916 brace took 1920 brace. Lefty Tyler did. Yeah, Mike and I, neither of us has ever really. We never did any kind of tournament ever before. In baseball, even a 16-team tournament, and I never was really a big cross era person. I mean, I like watching other people do it, but I never really did it much myself. But I really, obviously I've been doing this for a year. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So let me just do one more Bash Balls commercial, then we can wrap up the show if you want, and we can just give our final thoughts or whatever, and if that's okay with you guys, or I assume people need to get some shut eye before they turn into zombies tomorrow. So let me just hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking at the wrong screen. Okay. So just give me 1 second.
It's Reggie Jackson of the Bash, swinging for the fences with Bash Ball cereal.
Reggie, let us address the matter plainly. Why Bash Balls?
Howard, because Bash Balls knows what it's doing. It comes to the table with power, it's got crunch, it's got taste, and it makes breakfast feel like October.
Confident swagger, dare I say it, with a sense of occasion.
Now you're getting it. Thanks, Howard.
I was speaking of the cereal.
Well, Howard, the way that Bash Balls help start my day in the Bash, they are going to start calling me Mr. Breakfast.
Mr. Breakfast? Well, now, Reggie, that is at once preposterous, grandiose, and somehow entirely consistent with everything the American public has come to expect from you. Bash Balls, the official cereal of the big, beautiful baseball bash. A most unapologetic breakfast.
I love that one.
Well done. Well done.
Mr. Breakfast comes to you like it's October. That's great. I love those things, man. I could watch those over and over. It's so funny. All right, so guys, I mean, I hope you had a good time, like on the show. I know just kind of playing some games, shooting the breeze. I'd love to have you guys on again because I know we have many. It doesn't have to be both of you at the same time. I mean, depending on schedules or whatever. But I wanted to bring you both on because I thought the three of us made a good team at the convention.
And are they planning on going to any? There's still a couple more conventions out there. I know this is the one in Canton.
No, I think the Canton one. No, the Canton one hasn't happened yet. I'm not really.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the next one coming up.
Yeah, that's a football, the APA football one.
Yeah, I've only been to the ones in Connecticut. I've never
Yeah.
been to any other conventions.
Okay.
So we'll see what
And
happens.
I know
Maybe Gary will have one in Jamie in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
But yeah, thank you
Gary,
for having me. I do appreciate it, and it was very enjoyable.
Oh, that's great, Andy. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was. One, it was nice to get to talk to you in person. You know,
absolutely.
And we've exchanged messages on Facebook many times, and I hadn't met Gary before, but Mike came back and he really enjoyed getting to know you, and excited to meet you as well tonight. Really enjoyed having you here.
Yeah, it's an amazing project, and it's a lot of fun, and it's fun to be a part of it. And the games are, I love these great teams, and just it's amazing. You're doing great work.
And guys, thanks both of you specifically for continuing to support this too, because you always end up manage to comment here and there, it's a good show and really like it, and so that means a lot. It's good. It's just nice to see like other people enjoying this. Obviously it's just a lot of fun, and we're just going to make it as fun for everybody as we can. I know I'm not a far-reaching channel by any means. Pretty much nobody watches it.
Japan.
Although I do want to say one of my Dave Lando, who's another guy, one of our friends. He's been on here a couple times. Yesterday he just pumped something in, or MV actually, my friend MV. He actually pumped something into ChatGPT just about, hey, I want to do something like Mike Silva's Big Beautiful Baseball Bash. That's all he put in there. And it actually knew who I was. Like, oh, sure, we can do that. It's like 64 team brackets, and the AI just knows. Like, you can look up on his YouTube channel.
Well, it reaches out now. I can read the transcripts
it's pretty funny
off of YouTube, or things off of
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It is amazing.
So it's just a lot of fun. I just think trying to get everybody, to bridge the gaps between the communities and the, just trying to bridge like the different worlds, like the YouTube, Twitch, or whatever, anything we can do. Like Gary, you're like, I mean, I'm not saying, I guess you're not really new to the hobby, right? But you're new to are you new to the community, or have you been around for a while? But
mostly lurker.
Okay. So you finally jumped in with both feet at the convention, and now you're kind of more involved, and which is great. I'm glad, because you're a good guy, and you definitely have a lot to offer. Like, just with I love the football games. I still want to get together with you to play a head-to-head game on the Solitaire Pro Football. Again, somehow we could figure out how to do that online. We could either share a screen or something, but that would be fun. Looking to do that.
We played some. Gary and myself played some fast drive. Was it fast drive football, Gary?
Yep, it was fast.
And that was enjoyable.
Did you play it on the computer, or did you play it at the convention?
We played at the convention.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I played Gary on that too. Gary is he's very cool. Like a very cool setup. I mean, I know you work on the setup, but I liked how you were able to remote desktop from your laptop or from your iPad to your computer at home, and you can use you were playing Action PC with the touch screen. You were able to touch the option. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it did. So yeah, anyway, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's it for me. Jamie, you have any final thoughts?
No, I mean, it was like I said before, I just really enjoyed it. It's always fun when we can have people on the show to talk to, especially people that you see online all the time, but at least I get to say I've seen them face to face, which is nice.
Yep. So yeah, Gary, Andy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you to Aaron Reed and to Philip and Beatles Eternally for joining in and saying hello and sticking with us here. And
anybody else that came, but if you did,
any other lurkers out there, thank you very much. I will just if you guys just hold on for 5 minutes, I just wanted to play this last outro thing, and then we can talk offline for a minute before we let you go to bed. But thank you everyone who watched this. I appreciate it, and of course we'll probably
Mike has some parting gifts for you.
It's a box of Bash Balls cereal.
Guests of the Bash Balls stay at the
We will probably be broadcasting. I would say maybe probably tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good bet. I mean, Mondays are my only with my hockey day. So other than that, I'm pretty much open at nighttime. So here we go. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.